Hey everybody, I'm going to kind of do things a little bit different today. Instead of using gameplay footage, I just want to talk about the state of Elite Dangerous and some of the things that I think that they could do to actually fix the game and some of the issues that I'm finding. Like right now, Azimuth's come out with some new experimental weapons, and it's not really stable. The stabilizers. So you were limited to how many anti-Xeno weapons that you could have on your ship, which was really fucking stupid. So they basically made a new module that you can go buy so that you can put in more weapons on your ship because whatever. I'm sounding a little salty about this because I kind of am. We, again, have more Horizons content. This is a space game. It makes sense that we're going to do some space stuff with the space war. Totally on board with all that. But I still can't figure out why so many of us bought an expansion pack for no reason. Horizons players can get fleet carriers. Horizons players can land on planets. Horizons players can do all of this Thargoid content. Odyssey players do not have one extra thing from any of this. And that's what leads me to my other thing here. So we're going to go over the trailer for Elite Dangerous Odyssey. And I'm going to break it down as we go through because when you start actually really watching the trailer for Odyssey, and you get the feeling and the vibe that this game was going to bring to us, and then we go on what we have right now, the game doesn't match. So here we go. Wonderful intro. I'll full screen it.
One small step is all it takes
Space legs are great.
to stake our claim on distant worlds.
Stopping right there for a reason. First 17 seconds of the video, they say we're going to go stake our claims on new worlds. What fucking world have we been able to claim? We haven't been able to go and settle anywhere. We weren't able to go and say, hey, this is Planet Cursing Explorer. It doesn't exist.
To travel farther than anyone ever imagined.
Everybody was already traveling that far.
To continue on this great Odyssey.
Okay, stopping right there because just the very beginning of this video, it really does give me the impression that the way they're taking the direction is you're going to get out of your ship and you're going to explore. You're going to go to new planets and you're going to find some shit. One thing I'm going to point out throughout this entire trailer is there's not one mention of Thargoids. They don't exist. I know they were there before.
What new journeys
What new journeys? It's a good question.
have yet to be taken?
Again, going to stop right there because we're talking about a space exploration game, and they flat out said what new journeys are going to be taken. Thargoids invading the bubble, that's not a new journey. That's a defensive mission. There's a lot of stuff going on with that. Again, and if you enjoy that gameplay, great. I'm really glad for that. But Odyssey said we were going to have new journeys. Still waiting to see where the fuck I'm going. I do like finding planets.
Discoveries have yet to be made.
Right there. What new discoveries have yet to be made? And that's a wonderful question. They added in the plants, which fantastic. I do find it fun to just land on planets and go cruising around. It's one of my biggest stress relievers. But you can only find so many two-socks until you find the same two-sock and the same two-sock and the same two-sock. I do enjoy finding conches. That seems to be my most fun thing because they're hard to spot. So I turn that into a little game. But I've been out in the black since I got Odyssey. I come back into the bubble occasionally to do some stuff. Like I got my fleet carrier, but I'm back out in the black now. I ain't finding shit. You find an ammonia world occasionally, but all that shit was already there. And if anybody from Horizons lands on a planet, they get the same shit. They just can't get out and walk around like I can. So I'm not seeing the fucking thing here. I've never found a base to ambush randomly.
Have yet to be faced.
This stuff looks pretty fun. It's not. Well, it kind of is.
One small step is all it takes
I've tried a little bit of this combat.
to make one giant.
It's not so bad. And there we go. That's my exact problem with the state of the game right now. And I really think that the way that they could fix Elite is by, I don't know, giving Odyssey players something. We all paid for the expansion pack, but we're not getting anything. Horizon players get fleet carriers. Horizon players now land on the same fucking planets that we do. So, well, what? They can't get out and scan a planet? Big whoopty. As far as I can tell, the only thing Horizon players can't do that I paid an extra $40 fucking for is to walk around. A quality of life feature. You didn't give me an expansion pack. You made me pay $40 fucking for an in-game feature. Because everybody else has access to the same thing. And this isn't right. None of us should have had to buy Odyssey. We should all get a full refund for it. Because don't sit here and tell me, oh, we got our money's worth. No, we didn't. Horizon's got our money's worth. We didn't get shit for it. We didn't get VR. We were supposed to have VR for Odyssey. That's never coming. Consoles were supposed to get Odyssey. That's never coming. But Horizons players, they're getting Thargoid Wars. They're getting anti-Xeno weapons. They're getting all this awesome stuff. And I know some people, well, you get it too on Odyssey. You're right, I do. So it's nothing to me. I should be getting something different. We should be able to do something. If Horizons players are fighting Thargoids in space, I should be fighting them on the ground. I should at least have that option, but we don't even have that. We have the same exact content as Horizon players. There's no extra narrative in Odyssey. The only extra gameplay is you get to get out and scan some fucking plants. Which, whoopty shit. I don't know what's going on with Elite. I'm kind of unhappy with it, as you can tell. And I'm unhappy with it because I don't think that we should have had to pay for an expansion pack that didn't actually give us anything. It gave us an in-game feature because that's all we got. We got to walk around for a little while. We get to shoot a gun. That's awesome. That's kind of cool. But that's it. We don't get anything else. And I think that's where Elite is really having its biggest problems. There's a lot of people that want new content, and while some people, oh, well, Thargoid War. Thargoid War is not new content. It's recycled content. They already had all these ships. They already had, well, most of the ships. They've probably been working on the other ones for a while. And I know they put in, like the clouds and whatnot, but again, none of that's for Odyssey. Horizons gets it. They did everything for the Horizon players. So all of us that spent extra money on Odyssey get nothing. And that's the problem with Elite Dangerous. Thanks for listening.